Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So the first day at the office, the first day of the Roland Garros 2021 is over, and right now we will do a very quick overview of day one. So we'll be talking about the most important, most interesting matches, the matches of the top players. Of course, we won't be covering all the matches, but we'll try to do all of the interesting ones. So let's start with the first match. Fabio Fognini defeated the home guy Frenchman Barrère in 3 sets, 6-4, 6-1 and 6-4. A pretty quick and a pretty good victory for Fabio Fognini. Of course, he did play in an exhibition before the French Open. He played in Ultimate Tennis Challenge, I do believe that's how you call it. That very small tournament, but it is so far proving to be a good decision for him. So currently the 29th best player in the world, Fabio Fognini, going in 3 sets, defeating the home guy Barrère and going all the way to the second round. So a great match for Fabio Fognini right there. Another match that we are going to look at will be the Spanish guy, Pablo Carreño Busta, the number 12 seed. He was facing the guy from Slovakia, from my home country, Norbert Gombos. Unfortunately for me, fortunately for the Spanish fans, Pablo Carreño Busta was able to win quite convincingly in 3 sets, 6-3, 6-4, 6-3. The match, it lasted only for 1 hour and 46 minutes, so it was a very short day at the office for Pablo Carreño Busta. Great win for him, pretty decisive win as well. And Norbert Gombos, definitely, he isn't easy opponent. I do believe that Gombos last year, he reached the 3rd round of the Roland Garros, so this year he was knocked out already at a round of 128. Good win for Pablo Carreño Busta, going all the way to the round of 64. So this is the second match of the day one. Then we will be looking at the match between Kecmanovic and Evans, because this was a very interesting encounter between the Serbian guy and the guy from Great Britain. I personally, I thought that Daniel Evans would have no problems whatsoever advancing to the round of 64, but he eventually lost to the Kecmanovic, to the lower ranked player, and he lost in 4 sets. Evans winning the first one quite convincingly, 6-1, but then he just, he took his foot off the gas, and Kecmanovic, he was able to convert. He won another 3 sets, 6-3, 6-3 and 6-4. This game lasted for over 3 hours, so it was a pretty long day, pretty long first day for Kecmanovic, who eventually was able to make an upset, first upset of the day, defeating Daniel Evans. But of course we will have another very big upset as well, and we'll be talking about that big upset right now. As you can see here, Dominic Thiem, the number 4 seed, he is knocked out already at the round of 128. What a surprise this was. Pablo Andujar. The tennis fans probably didn't hear about Pablo Andujar a few years ago, but of course he made his name in Geneva 2 weeks before Roland Garros, where he defeated in the first round Roger Federer, and right now he gets another very big victory, probably his biggest victory in his career, not probably but surely. He defeated Dominic Thiem from Austria in 5 sets. This match lasted for almost 4.5 hours. It was a very long match, a very long fight, but Pablo Andujar, he managed to defeat Dominic Thiem. Andujar lost the first 2 sets, 4-6 and 5-7. And I thought, well, Dominic Thiem, of course it's not ideal. He's losing a lot of games, he's losing a lot of points, but he's 2 sets up. He should be able to finish this one, but he wasn't. Pablo Andujar winning another last 3 sets, 6-3, 6-4, 6-4. Great win for Pablo Andujar. Congratulations to the Spain. He is of course a clay specialist, and what a victory this is for Pablo Andujar, defeating Dominic Thiem, the number 4 seed at this year's Roland Garros. Congratulations to Pablo Andujar. Amazing victory for this guy from Spain. Pablo Andujar upsetting one of the biggest favorites to win this year's Roland Garros, Dominic Thiem, in 5 sets. The match which lasted over 4.5 hours. Great match indeed. Karen Khachanov, the guy from Russia, the number 24 seed, I do believe, number 23 seed Karen Khachanov, defeating the guy from Czech Republic, Jiří Veselý in 3 sets, 6-1, 6-2, 6-3. This was one of the shortest match of yesterday. Karen Khachanov, he spent on the court only 1.5 hours, and he quite convincingly was able to beat Veselý from Czech Republic. Karen Khachanov, the hard-hitting Russian, going all the way to the round of 64. Very much convenient victory for Karen Khachanov. Congratulations to him as well. So we had a pretty, very interesting game so far. So let's go further. We had a victory for Karen Khachanov, we had a victory for Pablo Andujar, victory for Kecmanovic over Evans, victory for Carreño Busta over Gombos, and victory for Fabio Fognini. These are the results we have looked at so far. Let's go further, and right now let's talk about the guy from Hungary, Marton Fuchovich, currently the number 44 player in the world. Marton Fuchovich defeating Simon Gasquet in 3 sets, quite convincingly as well, 6-4, 6-4, 6-1 and 7-6. However, it was only 3 sets match, but it took for over 3 hours for Marton Fuchovich to be able to finally finish Simon Gasquet. But a great victory overall for the guy from Hungary. Great victory for Marton Fuchovich, who is going to round 2, to round of 64. So congratulations to Fuchovich as well on this day 1 of Roland Garros 2021 edition. Further, when we are going further, Kei Nishikori, the best Japanese player on tour so far, or right now, because of course Nishioka, he's playing very well as of late, but currently still Kei Nishikori, number 1 guy from Japan. He was able to defeat the guy Giannessi from Italy, but he had a lot of trouble, Kei Nishikori, actually, against Giannessi. Kei Nishikori, the guy from Japan, winning in 5 sets, 6-4, 6-7, 6-3, 4-6, 6-4. This match took over 4 hours. It was a very long day at the office for Kei Nishikori, but he was eventually able to defeat Giannessi in 5 sets. It was a very hard-fought battle, same as Dominic Thiem, but this time the favorite was able to win. Kei Nishikori going to the round of 64. Then the guy from Chile, Cristian Garin, the number 22 seed, he was able to defeat the guy from Argentina. So this was a South American battle. Garin defeating Londero in 4 sets. Actually, Londero was able to win the first set 6-3, but then Garin was able to come back and win the other 3 sets 6-4, 7-6 and 6-2. So congratulations to Garin, who is as well going all the way to the round of 64. Continuing with the day 1 of Roland Garros 2021, another matchup. It was Grigor Dimitrov from Bulgaria facing off against American Giron. It looked well for Grigor Dimitrov initially. He was able to win first 2 sets quite convincingly, 6-2 and 6-4, but then the health issues started for Grigor Dimitrov. Unfortunately, Grigor Dimitrov losing the set number 3, 5-7, and in the 4th set Grigor Dimitrov was losing the love 3, and he decided to just resign, or to just basically, because of the medical issues, he quitted the game. So very unfortunate for the number 16 seed Grigor Dimitrov. It's always great to see Dimitrov play at the Grand Slam events. He's such a fun player to watch. So of course it is very sad to see him, have some health issues. But unfortunately for Grigor Dimitrov, fortunately for the American Giron, Dimitrov eventually forced to retreat from this game, forced to quit, and Giron going all the way to the round of 64. Even though Grigor Dimitrov won the first 2 sets, then the health issues started and he was forced basically to quit the game. So Dimitrov, he is the second seeded player that was knocked out at the first day. Of course, Dominic Thiem, that was very big surprise indeed. Alexander Zverev, that was a very big surprise as well. Alexander Zverev fighting against the qualifier from Germany, so the two Germans facing off against each other. German Otte. Otte was actually able to win the first two sets, 6-3, 6-3, but then Alexander Zverev, what a comeback that was. 6-2, 6-2, 6-love, another 3 sets in favor of Sasha Zverev, who eventually came back, winning the game in 5 sets. This was a 5 sets match, but it was a pretty quick one. It took only less than 3 hours to play 5 sets. Otte had a great position, winning the first 2 sets, but eventually he lost the last 3, and that decided that Sasha Zverev is going to the round of 64. It actually looked like number 4 and number 6 seed would be eliminated already at the day 1, but Sasha Zverev, he refused to be eliminated. He really played well. I thought that, Sasha Zverev, there are some mental issues, of course, with his confidence, with his mental strength. He sometimes is putting there a lot of double faults. He could be mentally struggling some days, so I thought that he wouldn't be able to come back from 2 sets down, but he proved me wrong, and Sasha Zverev, GG to him, good game, going all the way to the round of 64, and this match against qualifier Otte from Germany, being 2 sets down and able to win it all, it could definitely give a lot of confidence to Sasha Zverev, for sure. Davidovich Fokina, the guy from Spain, he was able to win quite convincingly over Kukushkin, over the guy from Kazakhstan. Davidovich Fokina winning 6-4, 6-4 and 6-3. So a good win for Davidovich Fokina. He's definitely a very good player, very dangerous one as well. So definitely make sure to check his game, his future games out, because he will be a very dangerous player, whoever he will be facing. And basically we'll look also at another upset, a little upset. Hurkacz from Poland, the number 19 seed, has been eliminated by the guy from Netherlands, De Zandschulp. I'm not completely convinced that I'm saying his name correctly. It's a pretty complicated name, so all of the Netherlands fans, please forgive me if I didn't spell that correctly, but De Zandschulp was able to defeat Hubert Hurkacz, the number 19 seed, in 5 sets. Very hard-fought battle, 7-6, 7-6. The first 2 sets going in tie breaks in favor of Hurkacz, but what a win that was for the guy from Netherlands, who won another 3 sets, 6-2, 6-2 and 6-4. Great win for De Zandschulp, who is reaching round of 64 at the Roland Garros 2021. So this was another upset after Grigor Dimitrov and Dominic Thiem being knocked out. Also, the number 19 seed, Hubert Hurkacz, losing to the guy from Netherlands. And the last match we'll look at from the day 1, it is Stefanos Tsitsipas, the Greek god, currently world number 5, winning over the home guy, Frenchman, Chardy, quite convincingly in 3 sets, 7-6, 6-3 and 6-1. The game finished in just over 2 hours. This was the last game of the day 1 of the Roland Garros 2021. Definitely Stefanos Tsitsipas, one of the biggest favorites to win this year's edition of Roland Garros. He is through to the round of 64. Unlike Dominic Thiem or unlike Sasha Zverev, Tsitsipas didn't have any trouble whatsoever on day 1 at the office. It was a pretty short day for Tsitsipas, winning 3-0 quite convincingly in 3 sets against Chardy. So this is it, guys. This is your first day of the Roland Garros 2021. Of course, right now it is the day 2, and we have seen some great matches so far. Daniil Medvedev defeating Bublik in 3 sets. Daniil Medvedev looks pretty sharp currently on clay. Let me tell you something. and also some other great matches. Currently, Roger Federer playing against Istomin on central court, Philippe Courtier. So yeah, a lot of great matches coming up. Also today, of course, Novak Djokovic playing tomorrow on day 3, as well as Rafa Nadal, Andrei Rublev, and some other great names. Jannik Sinner winning today. He must be considered as one of the top favorites to win this year's Roland Garros as well. So guys, this is it about day 1, but tomorrow you could expect also the review of day 2. So a lot of content coming on this channel. I have released some other videos about my top 10 favorites to win this year's Roland Garros. We have still 4 other top favorites to go, so I am planning to release those videos in the next few hours as well. So thank you very much guys for all your support. It has been just amazing. Hope you stay safe, hope you stay healthy, hope you watch tennis, and see you soon guys. See you. And once again, thank you for all the support. It has been amazing. Bye guys, and see you.